This is TWiT.
AAA at twit.tv, 347-SHOW-AAA. That's how you can get in contact with us and be part of the feedback section. Like Scott, so these first couple of emails that we got are all about this like continuing thread of how to clean ports and everything. I think we've been talking about this for a month in feedback at this point. This is just how it works on this show, apparently. Scott writes, this is my preventative solution for gunk and damage for the USB port on my phone. It's to buy a magnetic adapter. For example, here are two that I've used, and he links to a couple of Amazon product pages that show these. And he says this helps protect the port in the phone itself while also making disconnects and reconnects faster and easier. The plug keeps out the dust and takes on the wear and tear. If something happens to the adapter, it's far cheaper and easier to replace the adapter than repair the phone. And so it's got like a little plug that goes into the port and then a little magnetic like snap on the other side, similar to like a MagSafe connector. And so that plug stays in your port, your USB-C port, and the magnet just like connects to it. That's a really cool, I didn't know this existed. That's a really cool
I love that
hack.
I love that. Absolutely, I love that. And, you know, I'm a big proponent of wireless charging. I'm a big proponent of MagSafe. Actually, I have... Can I find it? Is it in the first drawer that I opened? No, it's in the second drawer. I have a Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra with a MagSafe case on it.
Oh yeah,
because I love MagSafe that much. And like the first thing I search for with every new phone that I get is, you know, X name of phone on Amazon, X name of phone case MagSafe, just to see if there's anybody else out there that has it. And so far, I've been quite unsuccessful. But yeah, I love the idea of this magnetic charging. The one has a 90-degree angle on it, which I think would be a little weird for like vent mounts and like, you know, in your car. Yeah. So, but you know, like there was another one there, which was just a straight on magnet that I might be ordering after the show. So, because I'm fascinated with this, and I love the idea of magnetic charging ever since the Palm days. So bring it on, more magnets, I say.
Yeah, and it's killing two birds with one stone, right? Like it's plugging up the port so the port isn't getting dirty, and it's giving you magnet charging. Although, you know, if you're not at home where your magnet charger thingy is, then you're taking the thing out of the port. But still, it was protecting the port. And, you know, last week we had these little port plugs, these like little rubber plugs that you can put in there, which, you know, someone in our feedback section told us about. And that's what they used. It's not a bad solution, but we did Ron made the point that like, you know, now I got to take out that thing and put it down and make sure it doesn't like, you know, fall off the table or whatever. It's tiny and everything. So there's a little bit of that, but this gives you that, plus a little bit of extra functionality in a different direction. So really neat solution that I had no idea even existed, Scott. So thank you for sending that in to us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
For shizzle.
For sure.
Well, right before I get to the continued saga of cleaning up your ports, I did want to point out that Lee Woods in Discord did say that he actually has the duplex automatically change password feature, and he says it works great, but not all sites support it, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
So that's a bummer. So just be aware of that.
I mean, Assistant isn't going to automatically know exactly where it needs to go to change your password on all sites. Yeah, so that makes sense. I mean, it would be great if that were the case, where you know where it just automatically knew exactly where to go. But I think it makes sense that it would probably only work with a number of like really high profile websites. You know that's easy to track and to know that the effort's worth it.
So now I'm kind of wondering if maybe I do have it, but I just went to a website that didn't support it.
Yeah,
so that's a possibility.
Could be.
It is a hard thing to test. I guess if you really want to test it, change all your passwords back to being unhygienic.
Right.
Unhygienic.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Do not do that. For the sake of science or otherwise.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of
one day you'll probably organically see it. You'll be like, oh, this is the thing they were talking about 2 years ago on All About Android.
Yeah, hopefully by the time you get it, maybe they'll figure out the incompatibilities. Like I can't think of maybe it's something weird about the forms in certain sites, or maybe just they're not able to get the information. But anyway, thank you very much for letting us know, Lee Woods.
Yeah, thank you.
But back to cleaning ports. We've got a email from Robert, who says, "Hi guys, longtime listener, love the show, keep up the great work. Thank you. Here's a tool to clean up ports and small crevices and electronics, and I'm sure it can be used for other things. Port cleanliness is a thing."
Yeah,
Dang
port
straight.
hygiene.
Port hygiene. And I'm not, this is really interesting. Sorry, Robert has linked us. It is another Amazon product page, and it's really neat. Like, what is, is it like I can't, Jason, what is this? It's
A multi-tool.
It's like a pinwheel.
So it's
yeah,
a multi-tool. Yeah, and like it has these different, like it looks like a star almost, and on the point of every star is like a different tool. One might fit into the port and clean the port out. Another you might put your plug into so that it cleans the plug itself.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like one of the, like you can add like a little pipe cleaner to one of the tips. And there's even some kind of, is that like some kind of cleaner, like a gel? There's like a little tube of something. But
Do not
it's really
look
neat.
at the sixth picture. It's a little gross. Just fair warning.
I've got, ooh. Yeah.
Yeah,
oh.
right?
Yeah, gross. Talking about cleaning the gunk that gets on your ear gunk or your ear pods.
yeah.
Well,
But yeah, it's a really interesting multi-tool that has just multiple different, I guess, ways of cleaning, whether it's this brush, whether it's like these little kind of like nubbins that help you kind of scrape out, I presume, dirt and debris. And yeah, it's all in this one little tiny handheld. It looks like maybe like a couple inches, an inch and a half large.
It's pretty small.
So pretty small, and it comes with like its own. What is this? Is this some kind of like cleaner, or what is that? Lubricant, or maybe some kind of like thing?
It's like a putty, like a. I think they call it earbud cleaner.
That putty is the sixth image. The sixth image.
Oh,
because it's what pulls the gunk out of the port, right? So.
Oh God, it's on the screen. Oh God. Damn you, Burke.
Sorry, you guys were talking about it. I had to.
Yeah. This is where audio listeners win. But yeah, so I think that's what it is. It's kind of like a soft, sticky surface so that you push your earbud into it so that it goes into the hole, can grab whatever's in there and pull it out.
So
kind of like that green goop that you use to clean your keyboards and
kind of like slime. Yeah, that slime stuff that you that gets in between but doesn't actually go into your keyboard and get lost.
Image 5 said it has conductivity solution included. Maybe that's the little red tube that I saw.
Yeah.
So you're talking about something different.
Yeah, if you look in, this is, there's like a little red tube.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was thinking of something else.
I thought that was cyanide.
In case you
I've been reading
really
a lot
get that.
of spy novels. Sorry, I've been reading a lot of spy novels.
This phone is it's too far gone. It's dirty. I'm done. Check it out. Pop open the cyanide.
Peace.
Oh, okay. So so just to, I was like, what is it, Jason? I have no idea what this is. It looks cool. I'm going to buy it and then find out what it is. But yeah, the little star shape, it has like 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has 6 tips, but each tip is actually a brush. And then to store it, you inverse the brush and then put the brush side inside of like the star to store it. And then when you're actually using it, you take the tip out, kind of like an iFixit or any of those other kind of like interchangeable head screwdrivers, but with brushes. This is so awesome.
Nice. So, audio listeners, if you're like, well, what is it called? I don't know what to search for. I mean, you can check our show notes, but which twit.tv/AAA. Just look for today's episode. But on Amazon, it's called the Pure Port Multi-Tool Cleaning Kit with error squares, earbud, and a million other words because that's what all Amazon titles do. But right. But that's basically it. Pure Port, one word, cleaning and maintenance multi-tool. Look for that.
Oh, and the oh my gosh, shelf share and conductivity. Conductivity solution. Oh my gosh, is meant to remove contaminants and repair arcing and oxide damaged bits. And it kind of looks like you actually apply the solution inside of one of the tips and then put the port in and let it soak or something, kind of like a mani-pedi almost, but for your for your cables.
Interesting. I'm
guessing
little less safe about, but I guess I don't know. Yeah. I don't know for certain.
Yeah, maybe I might be wrong about that, but it kind of seems what the pictures are implying is that
they're just. I don't have a whole lot of cords that like I'm
look that bad?
that are so precious to me that I feel like I need to. Well, yeah, that look that bad. A, B. I'm just not a cord cleaner, I suppose.
Yeah.
But
read
ports,
the instructions, I think, is the important
Yes.
takeaway here. Read the instructions.
and
Please.
and
Don't take our word for
YMMV, and we are not responsible for blah blah blah. Okay,
Yeah.
good. We've got our appropriate disclosures out of the way. We are absolved of all responsibility. But thank you, Robert, for sending that in. And thank you, Scott. That was a good kind of block on how to clean your phone. We'll see if next week we have even more in the email box because they seem to keep coming in. It's a topic you all like, apparently.